What do you know about your defense so far?
I know they'll come to work, which is a good thing. We challenged them pretty hard today, you know, in the position meetings and the unit meetings to come out, and had way too many lows day one. And they just got to understand how to operate, you know, how we operate, how we function, our level of expectation, and how we want to come after it every day and go to work. Wasn't the expectation on Sunday, so we came out today, and I felt like the energy was really good. And you know, this is going to be a learning process. We get that, but I like their work ethic. I like their effort, and if we can continue to do those things, we'll put the pieces of the puzzle together, I think, to put a good product out there on the field.
What were some of those lows you noticed looking back on Sunday?
Well, you know, anytime like the backside defensive backs, like the backside corners, backside safeties, backside defensive ends, you know, sometimes those guys don't understand the level of what it really takes to get to the football, you know, and that's just a habit, believe it or not. Getting that trained up is a big deal. So we're going to get them to run to the football, get the effort where we want to. We know we got great coaches on the staff, got a great staff. So the fundamentals and technique, we'll get that stuff coached up. But we got to get that energy and the tenacity that we want to play with at a different level. That's got to happen. It's got to happen quickly.
What have you seen from that defensive backfield? I know it's young, but as a group, what kind of, you know, what have you noticed from them?
I'll tell you what, I feel like we got some tools. You know, I do. I think the things that we're going to ask those guys to do, I feel like they've got the skill set to do it. You know, some guys that popped out today out there, I thought Reggie Mitchell had a really good day. I think we moved him to the field. He's a good athlete. I know he played a little bit of corner last year. You know, and I think Maddox, young kid that played last year, I think he's got a chance to be really good for us at corner. And, you know, Malik Henderson, Motley at the corner position, that is going to be key. If we can get that solid, the safeties will be able to do what they need to do. They've got a pretty good feel, a little bit more experience, I think. They'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Is Mitchell going to be a safety or a corner?
Right now, we're looking at him as corner, but we're always trying to find guys that can swing. You know, the guy that we play to the field, a lot of times he's almost like another cornerback out there. So he's got to have a really good skill set as far as coverage goes. So we'll work a lot of guys at the corner position, and the guys that you know, we feel like maybe just a step slow, we'll try to move them into play that field safety. Yep.
But he's field corner, right?
Who's that?
Mitchell.
Field safety right now.
Oh, he's field safety.
Yeah, we moved him to safety. We moved him to safety, but again, he's a guy that may be able to go. You know, he may be a combination guy for us as we move forward.
How would you describe the role of the linebackers and what you guys hope to do defensively?
Well, you know, I think the nature of the defense and what Coach Narduzzi had done so well at Michigan State is everything is tied in. You know, and you've heard us talk about this. It's attack at the front as far as the front four. It's attack with the linebackers. Those guys, 95% of the time, we want them worried about the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. We'll react to the pass, and I say that a little bit tongue in cheek, but that's really what we want to get done. So they got to be downhill. They got to be physical. When you look at them and you watch them, you know, we're getting guys in running shape too. 2 whistle drills in Skelly, 7-on-7. You know, they're doing a great job. The linebackers are, and what we're going to ask them to do, I feel like we can put together enough pieces to be really solid.
What has Lafayette showed you so far?
Lafayette is you know, he's got a lot of experience. He's a guy right now that, you know, we're challenging him every day to come out and be consistent. And the corners can't hide. You know, what we ask them to do, every rep they've got to be on. And so the challenge right now is to get him consistent with every rep.
Are you challenging him to be a little bit more of a leader for that group too?
You know, we are, because he's got a lot of experience. He's got the most experience back there. He's got game reps. You know, the thing that I'm encouraged to see right now about him, and you know, everybody's got a fresh slate with us. We left the practice field, and he's out there. He grabbed a couple wide receivers, and he was going to work on some of his footwork, playing at the line of scrimmage. Those are the things that you want to see from that kid, and then we just got to continue to mentor him and develop him to do those things.